Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to discuss about different types of routing. So, what are the different types of routings are available? First, static routing, default routing, dynamic routing. So, three different types of routings are available. So, we know very well when we are just connecting the network using the routers, each and every router having the routing table. So, the routing table contains the information about that destination network, and then which one is having the next hop address. So, next hop address in the sense which one is the nearest neighbor router. So where we need to send the information or packets to the next. That is the next one. Jumping between the one stage to another stage is nothing but next hop. So these are all the informations are available under the router. So each and every router we need to give the information, the routing information. So how many types in the sense? These are all the three types: static, default, and then dynamic. So now we will see one by one. So first, static routing. Static routing is a process of which we need to give the information manually for the all the routing tables. So each and every router, so the administrator has to set the routes. So this is the destination network address. So through this next hop, the message or packets has to reach the destination. Like that, the administrator has to set the all the information for the each and every router. So this is the configuration rule. So IP route and destination network address first we need to give, and then corresponding subnet mask address, and then a next hop address. For example, we need to type like this when we are just configuring the router. So what is the advantages and disadvantages of this type of routing in the sense? So here is a static routing is a more security compared with the others, because administrator only having the permissions, so they only set the destination address and then next hop address, everything. So the security is a very high, as well as here there is no overhead for router CPU, and there is no usage of the bandwidth between the routers. So these are all the advantages of this type of routing. If it comes to the disadvantages, for the small network means, so it's a very easy task and very comfortable. So when we are just going the huge topology, or there is a very large organization, so we want to configure using this type of routing essence, it's a very difficult for the administrator to organize all the routers to set the IP addresses, destination IP address, next hop, and then subnet mask, everything. It's a very hectic task for the administrator. As well as administrator should have the all the information about that particular topology. So without these things, they cannot able to configure the router. So if we come to a default routing, it's a quite opposite of the static. So the static routing, the administrator must know the all the information about the destination, everything. But here, so we don't know about any information. We doesn't know about the destination hypers, doesn't know about anything. So in that time, we will go for the default routing. So in this method, the router configured to send all the packets towards the next hop. So which one having the next hop, it will be simply sending, and it will generally use the stub router. So what is a stub router in the sense? It just have only one route to reach all other networks. So here the configuration are the same. IP route, destination network address, subnet mask, and then next hop. But here we don't know about the network destination network address. So if we don't know the destination network address, obviously we don't know the subnet mask. So in that place, simply we want to give the 0.0.0.0. So that is the, what is the meaning means? So unknown network address. So like that we need to configure under the router. So the third kind of routing is a dynamic routing algorithm. It is the most advanced as well as very frequently we are using this type of routing. It uses the protocol to discovering the network destination and the routes are to reach them. So most popular protocols we are just using the RIP version 4 and 6 are V4 and V6 protocols, and then OSPF protocols, open shortest path first. So these are all the dynamic routing protocols most popularly we are using. So what is the job of this kind of routing means? So it automatically adjusts and track the destination network, and it's selecting the best path to reach the destination. So the advantage in the sense, so very easy to configure and most effective to selecting the best path to reach the destination. Disadvantages in the sense, it consumes the more bandwidth compared with the others, as well as less security compared with the static routing. So these are all the three kinds of routing types. Thank you.